Northwest, and I own and run the small business Palm Creative in this little pink studio, and I like to take you guys along with me for weekly studio vlogs, market vlogs, and additional small business content. Today and this week is one of those market weeks. We are about to head to Los Angeles. It's gonna take like 18 hours to drive there. I'm taking the Subaru. It's all packed and ready to go, and we are going to be a vendor at Romantasy Con this weekend. And so today is Tuesday, really early. It's like 4 a.m. and we are going to drive in one day down to Los Angeles, which I know you guys are probably think is crazy, but I've done it a lot. And I'm going alone, and I'm a little nervous, but I think it's gonna be fun. Staying with my brother, so it should be a good time. I wanted to just say it's going to be an adventure for us. I'll take you guys along with me for my Los Angeles adventures, which I think will be really fun. And we're going back to where Palm Creative started. So hopefully it's a good week, and at least there's going to be sunshine, which is a need in this Pacific Northwest cold winter that I'm like very over. But I'll show you guys the counter to show you where we're starting before this event. So we're starting at $22.53. I'm going to unplug the counter, and then we won't have our numbers until when I get back next week. So basically, yeah, this whole week I'm going to be in LA, going to do the event this weekend, and then come back, and yeah, should be a good week. But now I need to get my last few things together and hit the road. I downloaded a whole bunch of audiobooks and music, so hopefully I won't get too bored on this drive because it's a very long one. Okay, send the vibes. Let's get on the road. Hello friends, Ashley's here. We're heading down to set up for Romantasy Con. We have everything shoved in, nice and tight. Oh boy, we're gonna get on the road and head downtown. Spooky. Hello friends, and happy Friday and first day of Romantasy Con. So yesterday we did our setup. It took longer than I anticipated, just because there was a lot of things that we just didn't know before we got there, and it was just a lot of like, we also had a piece from the Ivor break, which was very stressful, so we solved it for today. We have to get a new part for our next events. But hopefully everything is good, and it looked really good yesterday, so I'm very happy with that. This morning we're gonna go get coffee and then get down to the hotel and make sure everything's ready to go for this event. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect. It's been a while since I've had a market that I'm so like, I have no idea. I have no idea how it's gonna go. But it should be good. Fun stuff though. Ashley did my nails, so I have like these cute little moons. I have like a chrome, so I look cute. This is the fit today. I'm wearing my fantasy shirt. We're doing that. Tomorrow is the cute like new crew neck outfit. But yeah, I'm feeling a little nervous. I hope it goes well. It's weird being back in LA for sure. It's definitely just odd because I'm like, it feels like nothing's changed, but a lot's changed. The weather though, I needed it. I needed that sun in my life. So yeah, it's going good. I'm a little nervous. I hope today goes really well and that tomorrow's even better, and then we'll be done. So this is my first like con event, so we'll see if it's something I want to keep doing or if this is just a one-off thing that was kind of fun to do. I am curious to see how all the other booths look. We had to do something kind of weird with our booth because the table they provided is really big, and I don't have another table, and I didn't want to go buy another table, so we're kind of like hanging out in the alley area in the row, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think we should stop yapping and get ourselves together and head on down to downtown LA. Cute. We're here. It's been an hour. Let's see how many sales we've made in this hour. A lot. A good amount. It says 14 so far. And we sold out of World Tour, so that's a bummer. Here's what it's looking like right now. 1 hour in. So far so good. Hopefully it just keeps getting busier. Yay! And I got this cute latte that I just drank everything, but they gave us little heart straws. And they're reusable, but I drank it all. Womp womp. Little city walk. Okay, we got our lunchies. Now we're heading back because we didn't really get the full hour. So we're gonna get back and try to make sure there's no one waiting in line. But there's a big line just waiting.
Mountain of cash.
Or a mountain of cash.
Self-serve.
Everyone self-served our...
And they tipped.
Oh, and they tipped?
Yeah, because we're just girls.
We're just girls.
So.
But it's going so good today, but I'm nervous there's not going to be enough stuff left over tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully it's not an empty booth, because that would be a fucking bummer. But anyway, we're going to go eat lunch and also be back in the booth. More time. Yay!
Booth lunch.
Booth lunch. No. Hello friends, it is 9:20 on Saturday, so day 2. We've already sold a couple things this morning. We're now out of multiple fan booky things. It's looking so good. I added some more books here and I just made some more mugs because we were out of these guys. These are our last 3, and I made some more lavender twilight. Also, look at my nails, they look so good. So cute. And then this is what's left over here. We're starting to run low. Hi, Ashley's here. And she's wearing the Fantasy Fairy Tales and Folklore. Adorable. Oh, and then we got these the other day from somebody. It was so cute. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. And then I got one. Oh, it looks so cute. And then I got this one. Oh, focus. So cute. And then these were our cute badges. I don't even think we showed them. Badge.
Assistant to the vendor.
We should have wrote it on it. So yeah, it's going super good. We'll see how today goes, but I don't have any more dragon mugs, so this is it. Hopefully we sell out. Fingers crossed. Okay guys, it's our lunchtime. I'll show you our lunch. It's so cute. Little grown-up Lunchable. I think we're close to what yesterday's sales were, which is pretty crazy. It's going so good. We're selling out of everything. I'll show you guys the booth when we get back to it. We're also gonna go look around a little bit after we're done with our little snacks. And it's going so good. Yeah. Coffee. Maybe coffee, because I might need it. Okay, we're back from lunch. We got a coffee. I bought a cute bag. I think I already showed it in the vlog, technically. I think I showed it, yeah. Did I?
Show it again?
Yeah, I'll show it again. I don't know if I showed it. Look how cute. Cute bag. Oh boy. And then let's look at the stock. It is empty. This is all I have left. That's how many books. But yeah, empty little stack. Empty. Move things around so it looks less sad. So yeah, we're in a really good spot. I'm super excited to see how the rest of today goes. And hopefully it's a good one, but I'm having so much fun. Okay, so the event is technically over. We've kept it open 30 minutes later, basically. 23 minutes, because we sold a lot more. And I want to show you guys what it looks like at the end, because it's pretty empty. We're out of almost everything. Look how empty. So few. And the one up there sold. So yeah, we're gonna start packing up in a few minutes. Any moment now, we're about to pack up. And then hopefully loadout won't be too terrible. But yay, we did it! We did it! Hello friends and happy Sunday, and yeah, we're here. We did it. We did a market, or a BookCon I guess, in Los Angeles. I'm gonna do like the full debrief when I'm back in Seattle so I can show you guys the numbers and everything and how well we did. But off the top, like, we did really well. I think this is probably actually my best event, 2-day event I've ever done. I think I can say that confidently. It blew me out of the water. The amount of amazing people I met and just genuine, like, good vibes from this event was just so good and very unexpected. I, was waiting until the last minute to make this decision because I was really scared to, drive 18 hours, get down here, go to downtown LA, do this event, and what if it flopped? What if it was like, I made all this stuff and it didn't work? But pleasantly surprised and very excited that this was such a very positive event, and one that I'm like, wow, maybe I should be doing more book events. I started looking last night a little bit, but it's hard to know. If you guys have any events though that you know of that are BookCon type events, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Or if you'd like to see me at those, or if you have resources, I would love that. I am looking, but it is kind of hard to figure out what's good and what's not. I just haven't really gone to a lot of con events before, and so I'm a little like, whoa. This is really exciting. It felt like my people, and it felt like a lot of people really liked what I make, and so that was really exciting, and a lot of people were like excited to know that I, design them all and I make them all. So yeah, we are leaving with barely, half a bin of apparel, and we had 2 full stuffed to the brim bins, and we are leaving with only 1 mug box, which is crazy, and 1 thing of candles. So literally so much less stuff, and now I'm like, wow, if I want to go shopping, I can fit stuff in the car. But yeah, I just felt really grateful and really excited that it was such a positive experience. It was a little scary with loadout because, like, I will say these events, it feels like there's not a lot of information for vendors, and that does stress me out a teeny bit. Things worked out, and luckily, we were able to get through it. I do want to show you guys a couple things that I got because I don't know if I've really shown you. So I got this. I didn't like go crazy because I wasn't sure, and I didn't really have time. But I got this really cute tote bag. It's like a smaller mid-tote. I wanted to go to this bookstore, but they were there at the event. So I got this tote bag because I was like, oh my god. Because they have a New York one too. And then, so let me show you. This is very exciting. One of my very good friends that also has a small business, you should look her up. It's the Crimson Hour on Instagram. Look it. So now I have a signed copy. This is very exciting. I was like, oh my gosh, literally so grateful that she was there at that event and then offered to have my book signed. And then I found this really cute tea company, Cliche Tea. They're up in Alaska, and this was their first BookCon, and they were my booth neighbor. You probably saw it in the video, but I got Enemies to Lovers, and it smells so good. So yeah, vanilla black tea, vanilla bean, and rose and elderflower. It just smelled so good. I'm not usually like a vanilla rose person for tea, but it smelled amazing. So I was like, yes, and they were amazing to talk to and so fun. So that made me really happy, and I had a fun time. I also had a lot of freebie type things, but they're kind of just spread out everywhere. I'll probably show you guys like the swag bag too, because they did give us one as a vendor. But yeah, I mean, it was just a really fun event, and it made me really want to do more book events. I just need to figure out the logistics. A lot of them are not on the West Coast, or they are down here or in California specifically, so it does make it hard, because I feel like I don't know if I could do my pop-up type stuff without driving. I saw a lot of people that obviously fly with everything, and I feel like maybe I can make that work, but I feel like it would be really difficult to do that just because of how my business is. And I feel like my booth was really strong because I did what I did and drove down with everything, and I had more, inventory than I might if I couldn't fly. So we'll see. I mean, it's definitely something I'm thinking about because this was such a big event for me, and I'm like, well, if all of my events could be like this, like that would be pretty crazy and very exciting. But yeah, I'm very excited. Today I am doing a little solo trip to Melrose. I think I might go to Melrose Trading Post and do the market there and go check it out. I haven't been there in so long. I want to see some, you know, fun things. I also have a few shops I really love on Melrose, so I'll take you guys with me. Hopefully I'll remember to film, so we'll see. But yeah, I feel pretty excited about everything, and I'm excited to go home and like focus on the shop and be back in this space. It is a little weird to be back in LA. I'm feeling a little sad that I don't live here anymore. I mean, sorry, there's my air mattress. I've taken over my brother's apartment. But yeah, it's been a little like bittersweet being here. I really am having a good time, but I definitely am feeling that like sad, like, oh, I don't live here anymore. This feels weird. Like this was my home for so long. So I don't know, hopefully we'll have a good day and the sads will go away. I'm gonna hopefully go to one of my favorite coffee shops too, and yeah, hit up some of my favorite stores today and also get some sunshine. It's gonna be 80 degrees today, which is a vibe. I'm so excited. Hey friends, it's Monday, so this is going to be my last day in Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure, and I just drove to Manhattan Beach. We used to live in Redondo, and that's really close to Manhattan, and we used to come to this beach and this area a lot, and so I'm feeling very emotional driving around, being like, this was like where our last home was, and it feels very odd. But I'm gonna get a coffee, and we're gonna go walk down to the beach and get some sunshine. I'm meeting up with some friends later for more coffee. You know, as I do. I'm very excited though to get down to the beach because it's been so long, but it's such a beautiful day, you guys. Ugh, Los Angeles, why do you have to do this to me? Hello friends and happy Wednesday. I am back in my house with Lavender. Hi Lavi! She's so happy I'm home. So are the other animals. So yeah, yesterday I just like hauled it back. I did it all in one day. The drive from Seattle to LA is like 17.5 hours. And I usually get under that because I don't make a ton of stops. I usually just stop for gas and like the bathroom. And I did stop for Dutch Bros yesterday though, so it was next to the gas station. It was so good. But yeah, I definitely feel worn out, and I'm trying to keep it kind of like lower energy today. But I wanted to talk about the event and just everything in general because yeah, I mean, so good. First of all, so good. I had a great time. You know, if you've been watching the vlogs, I almost canceled this event because I was, one, just very anxious about this big trip, like driving, you know, 17.5 hours to an event and then like having all my things in my Subaru, only having that amount of stock, and just also like, what if it wasn't that, you know, big of an event and I ended up having a ton of stuff left over. I was just so anxious about all these little things because it is just a risk, and that's usually, you know, that's usually where my anxiety is. It's a risk that I'm taking with my business, and it is scary, and it's, you know, valid. But I decided, I was like, you know, I need to push past this and just see how it goes. Like, if this doesn't go well, then we know that maybe doing these big events that are out of town are not worth it for me, and then I can kind of like move on. However, you guys, I almost sold out of so much stuff, as you saw at the end of the market. Like, we have only half a bin of apparel left. which does mean I have a huge restock to do. I'm planning on launching all these items that I had brought just for this event online this weekend, and so I do have to like do that today and reorder things and make sure it's ready to go, which I'm so grateful for. So, and I have a ton of new followers on Instagram and just really sweet people that I met at this event. My booth neighbors were so sweet. Cliche tea. I think I might have shown you guys, but I did get one of their teas. I got their enemies to lovers blend, and it smells so good. So like cliche teas, yeah, they're so cute. You should check them out. They have a bunch of like bookish ones, and they were just like the sweetest ladies. So yeah, so we had good booth neighbors. There was some booth drama, which I don't know if I talked about yet on the vlog, but there was another booth that was kind of close to us that was like talking mad shit on load-in day, and I thought they were talking about somebody else because I was like, there's no way they're talking about me. I was just like, you know, maybe, and they just came in real hot when they were setting up, which we had a whole day to load in and set up. There was no rush, is what I'm gonna start with. Most events, as you know, we have to get in like 2 hours before, get everything ready, and then you have customers and it's very stressful and you're like, go, 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 and then you have to take it all down. This event was the day before you got to set up, and then you had 2 days and then you could break down, and they gave us like a huge span of time to break down. Like a lot of people were, you know, not from town like me, and were breaking down like the next day. So you had like quite a bit of time to like set up and break down, which was really, really nice, and I really appreciated that because it made setting up more like intentional. I had a lot of like thought behind things, instead of just being like, okay, let's do it like this way because I don't have time to like, you know, rearrange, because there was some things that I wasn't expecting with the booth that like I couldn't have prepared for without seeing it first. So even though I did have a layout in mind for this event, I had to completely change it because the tables that we were provided, and I was gonna bring in my own table, but they're like, oh, we have an 8-foot table. And I was like, that's a huge table. I didn't realize it was gonna be like it was probably like 3 feet wide. It was a huge table, like huge. So like it took up a huge amount of space, and I would not have used it if I didn't need to, but like my pegboard display had to be on that. So anyway, we had to like make a lot of changes, and so setup took longer than I had planned, and I had to make some changes. But anyway, but we had all day to do it. So I was like, you know, this booth was talking mad shit about us. She basically was like, you know, I heard her saying like, I don't understand like why they put me so close to this booth. Well, she kept saying it was a few booths away. And so I just thought it wasn't me, because I was like, oh, like I was looking over and I couldn't tell what she was selling. But she just like was talking shit, being like, I don't know why they put me next to like this person, like they just signed up, blah blah blah. I've been signed up for 8 months, blah. It was just like this whole thing. And I was like, okay. Like, and she was just like so upset as soon as she got there, before I was even set up. She was just like mad. And then she kept talking about, I don't know, she just kept complaining, and I was like, okay, like the vibe is odd from that booth, but I was like, you know, I was smiling. I was gonna like go over, you know, I like to like look around and say hi to people and like see what people have. And then we found out, no, it was about me, because she sold stickers, which I'm like, everyone at cons sells stickers. And then she sells cups, but her cups were not even like my cups. They were like the same type of like cup technically. I think she does a larger size, because they didn't look like 16s, but it was like a beer can cup. But she does, what's it called? It's like the, I looked this up at one point and almost did this. It's kind of like an engraving dust that you use like a glue and do this decal, and then you put the dust over. And so it's like kind of a clear cup, and then until you put a liquid in, and then you can see the design. So anyway, we both had cups, but they were so different. Like my cups are completely different than her cups. Her stickers completely different than my stickers. Her vibe completely different. So anyway, I just still was in La La Land, being like, it's not about me. But then when I looked around at booths, I think it was about me, because I did not see anything else that was similar around her, but also like not similar at all. Like our styles were completely different. Everything about it was different, and she still was she glared at us the whole time. Like I constantly was like, when I was like looking around and like talking to customers, and I'd just see her glaring. She had tons of people at her booth, so I don't know. It was just like one of those things that you're like, why are we being like this? You know what I mean? What's the vibe? Why must we be angry at one another when there's no reason? Like, there's plenty of customers. Anyway, it was odd, and I was in denial for like 2 days because I just was like, there's no way it's me. I was the drama, even though I went over there and said hello. It was just odd. I don't know. So, and then yeah, she just kept glaring. I heard her talking some more shit, and I was just like, I don't understand, like, why. Like, there's plenty of room for all of us. We're all different. Like, there was not a single booth that I thought was the same as another booth. So, I don't know. Vibes, I guess. But it was just odd. I was like, maybe talk shit about this not in front of people. Like, that's so rude. Oh. You okay? Someone huffed. Anyway, so that was the drama. Otherwise, it was really good. We didn't really have any other, you know, like, there was no bad vibes besides that little weird moment that I was just like, what's the point of that? And then, yeah, customers are super great. There was so many, you know, people signing up for the mailing list, so I'm excited to send that out to all these new people. It was just like good vibes all around, a good time. So I'm very excited. It definitely was a huge success for the shop. I will say, like, I think it was our best 2-day event so far, which I thought, I said the same for last weekend for Handmade Land, and now we have a new record to beat. Like, I don't know if I'll ever beat the sales that I made at this event, though. It was insane. Like, I've never sold out like that. I had tons of people wanting to buy online later. Like, they're like, I want to see it. So I do need to go on and like do a big restock, and also just like update my website, make sure everything looks good before I send out this email. So that's on my agenda today. But anyway, I want to show you guys the sales counter so we can watch it go up together, and then we're gonna end this vlog. I know it's kind of all over the place too with like my LA stuff, but I just wanted you guys to come along with me, even though it's kind of like, here's some clips of things I did. But I thought it was kind of fun. I hope you guys had a good time watching. But now let's go into the studio. Be aware, it's pretty messy because I have not even been in here. I literally opened the door and was like, right, like, this is like, it's a little messy. But yeah, I'm gonna put you guys up here. That's gonna be for the studio vlog. We're gonna clean this room up because it's messy and I have so much to do. Okay, let's get you guys all situated here. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna plug in the counter and see how well we did. We can see it? Yeah. After I sneeze. Okay, let's do it. Like, y'all, what the heck? So we had, look at it now. So it's at 2,387. We had 133 sales at this event. And I don't know what the median, like, cart basically was, but we sold so much, and it was like, people were shopping. Like, most of my sales were, like, I had so many sales that were over $100 where people were just shopping, and I've never had that before. So it was insane, and I definitely will be looking into more bookish events. It was a little bit exhausting doing this kind of like big travel event, so it is something I need to like consider in the future, is just if that's worth it. It definitely was worth it for this event. It felt really fun. They do have an Orlando one, but I think that's way too far for me. If I did that, whoa, it's so bright. If I did that, I think I would have to fly and then figure out, you know, how I would be able to do that. So I don't think that'll happen. It's in October. It is at Disney World, which would be really cool, and I've never been to Disney World, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But if you have any bookish events that you're like, McKenna, you should check it out, let me know in the comments, because I definitely had a great time. The vibes were good. Also, it's like books. It was so fun. So good. So good. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week. I guess it's only been a week. It feels like I've been gone forever. This week's LA market experience, and it was so fun. I definitely have a lot of good ideas too for like future things. So it was overall just like a perfect event, and I'm excited to do maybe some more of these kind of like con type things. So overall the event was so good. I had a great time. There was a couple times that I was a little frustrated with like things that were happening behind the scenes, but overall like we did really well. This is my first con event, so I didn't really know what to expect. And I really had a great time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my little LA market experience, going on a road trip. That was pretty fun. Yeah, super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all next time.